All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Outlier podcast. As always, I'm your host here, Saul, with my co-host, Mr. Roger Quintero, RJ Jr., the third. Hey, well,
Yes, sir.
you trying to
How
riz
about
him
doing
out
it?
in the beginning or what?
Yes, sir. That's our. That's gonna be the target now. Trying to riz up our audiences.
Yeah, so this is our second take at it. We kind of fucked up the first one, but so you had brought up I don't know. I was actually going to ask you that. I don't know if you're comfortable with talking about that. The
What?
what you applied for and the background check and all that.
Yeah, that's fine. I applied. Well, I'll just keep it broad. I don't know if it is gonna be an issue or anything like that. I signed up or I applied for a federal job, and they had an extensive background check and all that and stuff like that. But why did you want to bring it up?
Because I was curious to ask, do you think they did go through like your videos and stuff because you make a lot of content?
Oh,
You think they
yeah,
do?
I think so. I think so. And the bad thing about it is that I promote it so damn much that it's kind of hard for them to like miss it.
Yeah.
And back then I had my own podcast and I would talk about a lot of controversial topics and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So I mean, it definitely crossed through my mind a lot, but not to the point where I felt like let me censor myself for this job. I never want to do that. You know what I mean? Like if you
Yeah.
ever feel like you can't be yourself, like maybe the job isn't for you. You know what I mean? So creating content, and especially the way that I do it in a very transparent way, at least I try to be, and provoking and, controversial the way I like to do it is something that's a part of me and I think that will never go away. So, I mean, if I'm going to have to get rid of that for some money, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel
Unless
you.
it's like, I'm making like 500 grand a year, I might have to stop making content, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it's all
Well,
relative.
there's a whole like profession in that in politics, bro. If you want to be a politician, you have to fucking be exactly what you don't want to be, which is, super politically correct, and you can't really have your own opinions and thoughts because you have to pick a side. But
For sure. And there's people that are okay with that, and there's some people that like to live like that, you know what I mean? There's some
yeah.
people that are non controversial and stuff like that. So I think it's all relative to how you want like to live your life. Actually, my favorite music reactor, the guy that I would watch before I started making reaction videos, he went to college for a specific career, and when he started popping off on YouTube, his job reached out to him and let him know that he had to delete his YouTube channel or they would fire him because
Damn.
it broke some type of like rule in their whatever, right? And so he came out on YouTube and he basically said, "Look, listen, guys, this is do or die. Either y'all subscribe to my Patreon or I delete my channel by next week. I'm leaving it up to you all, but my bills need to get paid. It's either I go work or I make YouTube videos."
What a bitch ass company though, bro, to make you
Yeah.
do that, especially if you've worked so hard for your channel. Like it's kind of an easier choice if you're just like a nobody, right? But if he's like a fucking well established guy and they try to
Mhm.
force you to do that, that's horrible, man.
Yeah, and well, he's a very smart guy in finances and stuff like that.
Wait,
So,
so he ended up
when,
quitting his job or what?
yeah, he ended up quitting his job,
Yeah,
and
that's
he's
great.
doing very well for himself now. I mean, in that week, I even subscribed because I loved his content. I was like, man, I want to see this guy succeed. You know what I mean? Like, in a situation like that, that's where you need to support, the content creators and allow them that financial freedom to do what they want like to do, right? And and enjoy. So I was like, I'm gonna get behind this guy. So he's still making content now. He shouted me out a couple times too on his streams and stuff like that. So it's cool.
Badass. Anyways, we're gonna get into the hot seat questions of the week. I believe you have two.
I do have to. Do you have any?
I have zero.
Nah, bruh. I have some good ones because I know we typically go through like the relationship or situationships type of bag.
Uh huh.
We're usually on that. These two are not gonna be that. Completely different. So I'm actually excited to mix it up a bit. Okay, scenario.
Okay.
You get home, you see a couple of your friends there, right? And you're like, what the fuck? Right? These are more of acquaintances, like guys you went to high school with that you were kind of cool with, but not really. See a couple of your friends there, they're walking out and they smell like weed, right?
Walking out
They smell
from my house.
like your garage area, like your carport area,
Okay.
right? And you're like, what the fuck? Like, they dab you up, but they don't like try to make conversation. Like, hey, what's up, bro? Nice seeing you. We're out. Peace. You come face to face with your brother who's waiting at the door. You find out that your brother's the neighborhood dope dealer. What's your next move?
Damn.
Because let's set the premise too for the listeners. You also live with the rest of your family,
Yeah.
mom and dad, and he's taking it upon himself not only to sell, but sell out of your home. How do you, as the youngest member of the family, approach the situation?
Well, first of all, I'm asking them like, what, like, is this what I think it is, right? And if he says it is, then I'm going into my natural instinct, which is to talk shit. I'm just gonna talk shit, be like, bro, are you like, you're retarded, bro? Like, what are you doing, right? But after that whole little like, talking shit to him, I would probably say like, hey man, like, I'm not gonna try and stop you, but you don't do this shit at the house, Go fucking walk down the street if you have to do whatever you got to do or whatever, but not at the house. That's something that I would make very clear, and I'm pretty sure he'd be smart enough to agree and all that. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. But I don't know. I would look at my brother differently for sure. I'd be like, damn, this is not the dude I thought I knew. Not that it's like such a morally wrong thing, which because weed is legal now, right? At least here in Cali.
Yeah, but not like that.
What to
Like
sell?
that's basically black market like type
Yeah, yeah, but I'm saying
selling.
like the substance is accepted
Yeah,
as legal, right? So
sure. Yeah,
it's not like he's dealing heroin or some shit. Then that's crazy.
fair enough.
But I would
Yeah,
still be like, damn, this guy's like not who I thought he was in the sense that he would, you know, do something illegal, even if it's like, whatever, just a little crime. But yeah,
yeah. Well, I mean, I think morally and ethically, it's still bad because I mean, the cliche that goes fast money is bad money, easy come, easy go, and we always like to talk about how cliches are usually right. Um, so I think morally it's still kind of bad. So I can see why you would kind of look at them differently.
yeah. What would you do if your
Wait,
brother was in that?
before I explain mine, I want to
Okay.
ask you: would you tell your parents?
Nah, hell no,
No.
no, no. That's like when I
Brother
was
code.
yeah, when I was younger, I for sure would snitch my brother out all the time, right? But ever since I became like I'd say a man, right, like around 18 or whatever, I just understood that like I just mind my own business, and if he gets caught, he gets caught, and that's it. He's his own man. He could do what he wants, as long as it doesn't affect me or my family. Then we're good. You know.
For sure. Yeah, I respect that. I definitely follow that as well. Like, there's some stuff that my brother has done, and I'm like, I don't approve of, but I'm like, doesn't mess with me, doesn't endanger anybody. That I'm just like, all right, like, because I expect the same thing in return, right? Like, I don't want you telling me how to do things in my personal life. So,
You
yeah.
know,
So,
I just thought of a hot seat, but I feel like I've probably already asked this before.
I mean, you can make it a bit more specific because you probably asked it in a broad way.
Yeah. Well, anyways, just answer what you would say, and then I'll say mine, and then yeah.
Okay,
Anyways,
cool, cool,
go.
cool. So, I I definitely would take the same approach with you by calling him a dumbass at first and just kind of like calling him out like, hey bro, like what are you doing? Like, first of all, the biggest thing that I'd be worried about is you're selling out of the house. So
Yeah.
I would threaten him. I would be like, listen, You either take this out of the house, this whole thing that you're doing, or I'm gonna tell dad, or I'm gonna tell, whoever we're staying with, because it's like I'm just not cool with that, bro. Like as soon as you start to endanger the fam, it's like nah. Like that's where that I gotta protect my family first
Yeah.
over your stupidity. Because you need to do the same thing if I'm doing something stupid like that too. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'll definitely threaten them like, hey, you do that or I'm telling dad and I'm getting your ass kicked out of the house or something like that.
Sheesh. That's
That or I'll
crazy.
probably the old me would have just beat his ass, if I'm being completely honest.
Nah, I think your brother could take you.
bro, my brother and I have physically fought so many times.
And who won?
Come on, bro, don't play with me.
You beat his ass?
Yeah, bro, but I'm not proud of it by any means. I mean,
It looks like you're proud of it.
nah, no, I'm not proud of it because I do believe that my brother has suffered like in confidence because of that in several areas of his lives where he tries to compensate for things that I kind of bullied him as a kid. Not only as a kid, but like us as teenagers, high school. You know what I mean. I had too high of an ego. There was times where like I just couldn't let him have something. Like I couldn't let him be happy about something because I'd be like, nah, I'm better at that than you, type
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I mean? I just wasn't mature enough for that. And then I knew that I was bigger and stronger than him, so I would use that to my advantage as well. So, you know, I'm definitely not happy about it. And if anybody listening here is in that situation, trust me, like physically fighting with your brother and sisters, definitely not the way to go. I mean, everybody's gonna argue, and it might get to that, but like repeatedly and like being a practice that you do often is not the way to go. Like your brother and sister is going to be with you for like majority of your life and you don't want to tarnish that.
Yeah, for sure. Thankfully, I just follow my brother normally, and he wouldn't even fight back. He wouldn't even fight back, bro. When we used to fight, like he would just kind of like give up because I was 5 years younger than him, you know. So like, if I was 5 years old punching him and he's 10 years old, like it just
Beating the shit out of you.
yeah, nah. So, all right,
That's the
so
different though. In my dynamic is that my brother is a year younger than me only.
yeah,
So, anyways, continue.
so I'm gonna ask you a let me know if I asked this before. I'm not
Okay, okay,
sure.
okay.
I feel like I have. All right. So let's say you are who you are now. So you're married, you have a kid, exactly who you are now, right?
Okay.
And someone from your past, let's say an ex or something, comes back right now and says, "Hey, um, I kept this from you for a long time."
You've
But
asked this.
yeah,
Yeah.
what is it then? What am I gonna say?
I kept this from you a long time, but we have a kid together.
Yeah. Okay. I asked this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Never mind then.
You we'll skip through
Yeah. All
it.
right. Scratch that. Go ahead and ask yours then.
Okay, so the next one that I have is you're out you're out with your boy, right? Y'all are out
For
have
those of you who don't know, I have horrible memory, so I apologize for that.
no, here's the weird thing. He has like peculiar like selective memory. Like he will remember the most dumbest things ever, but the important stuff he'll just completely forget. It's wild.
I think it's stuff
Um,
that's important to me. Like I find it has to be like I find something interesting about that or whatever, right?
where Louis lives, bro.
Or it could benefit me later and somehow, right? Like my brain just works like that. Like if it doesn't benefit me in some type of way or it's not interesting, then I just forget about it. Yeah. I've always been like
But
that, bro.
but a city in Kentucky where our buddy lives is
Yeah,
important.
some guy that I haven't spoken to in years, I could tell you where he lives. Yeah. That's weird.
Oh, you wild. All right, so you're going out with your boy, right? Y'all are going to kind of like a bar and grill type of setting. They're selling liquor. Y'all are having a good time. You meet a couple other friends there, or they see you there randomly. So y'all link up or whatever. But you're with your boy, right? And y'all have agreement like we're here together, just hanging out, watching the fight, whatever. Your boy starts running up the bill, buying everybody drinks, stuff like that. At the end of it, y'all have to go home together. He forgets his wallet. and he tells you, "Hey, bro, I'll pay you. I'll pay you later once I get my wallet." What are you doing? Bill is like $300.
That's easy, bro. I'm paying for him.
Okay,
That's easy.
that's easy.
Hell yeah.
Okay, but do you have like in your head like even if this guy doesn't pay me, are you worried about him paying you back? Because it doesn't sound like you are.
Um, I mean, I am like I like if he tells me like, hey, bro, I'm gonna pay you back. I expect him to pay me back, right?
Hmm.
But I'm the type of person that like if you do me wrong once, then like I won't give you the chance to do that again, right? So for instance, if I pay for him this one time and he doesn't pay me back, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna bring it up. I'm just not. Next time we're in a situation like that, or any type of situation that's like monetarily, like, hey, bro, can you do this or whatever, right? I'm like, nah, like that's you, bro. Like I'm,
Nah, I think you're bringing it up though.
yeah. Well, I might, right? So like,
And jokingly be like, "Oh, is this gonna be?" Your waiter comes to you, and then like the next time y'all go out, are y'all gonna pay together? It's like, nah, we splitting it up because he didn't pay me last time. That's you, bro. That's
nah, nah,
you.
nah, nah, nah. I wouldn't bring it up, but I'd be like, nah, we splitting it for sure, for sure. You know, but
Insinuating
I'm gonna drop hints like that, you know.
some
But
subliminals.
I'm not bringing it up. But like, if we're ever in that situation again, where like he's like, hey, bro, like fuck, my wallet's in the car. Can you get me right now? I got you when we get to the car. I'd be like, nah, bro, just go to the car right now. You
Yeah.
know, like that's once you like fuck me over, I just kind of never give you the chance again. So you have a one chance thing with me. So I would pay for him, and honestly, I wouldn't even mind if he doesn't pay me. Just never again will I pay for him. You know,
Yeah.
that's how I am.
I love that way of thinking, and I definitely take that way of thinking with everybody that I meet. I have the like when I first meet somebody, you have 100% of my trust, and that goes like across any board, whether that's monetarily, um, anything like in my house, whatever it is. I trust you, and I go down backwards, meaning like you're at 100% trust, and you can only work your way down
Hmm.
that trust bar, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, let's say I can't trust you in certain areas. Like, okay, like, he screwed me over with money. Like, now I know I can't trust him in that area. He's looking at my wife a certain way or liking all her posts, whatever. Boom, like, that trust bar starts to go down. You can only lose with me because you're gonna have 100% to begin with. Is the way I
Yeah.
look at
That's not how I am. I'm more of like we start neutral and we'll go from there. So
it. Yeah,
like we start at even, and then for instance if he doesn't pay me back, boom, goes down. I don't you don't have my trust like that anymore. Or if he does pay me back and it's like what he said, and just as quick as he said and everything, like it goes up. Like for me, your word is like for instance if he would have just the thing is I don't like to be deceived, right?
yeah,
So if he were just to say like, hey, bro, like I'm not gonna lie to you, like I thought I had the money and I don't, like, can you just get me this one time? I'd be like, yeah, bro, like no problem. It is what it is. You were honest with me. I got you, right? But if he pretends like, oh, like I just forgot my wallet, knowing that he doesn't have money, then that's different. Then like I don't like that
yeah.
shit, bro. I don't like when people play with me or take my kindness for for weakness or whatever, or think they can deceive me because what I hate that shit. So yeah,
Yeah.
it
Honesty
depends
goes a
on your
long way.
it depends on your intentions and how you go about the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Like integrity goes a long way. I agree with
Yeah.
you, but the way I think about it though is because everybody that I meet, I don't expect much from anybody. I have the mentality of like whatever I need, I can go out and get it.
Yeah.
So like if it's somebody that I meet in business, what I mean by you have 100% of my trust and respect, it's more so like I'm trusting you with what I need to trust you with, and that's not even much. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna put much on you anyways. All you need to do is just like not talk shit behind my back. Which if they do, it's like okay, that's fine. I mean, you know, I didn't even trust you or respect. Like the trust and respect wasn't that high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like now I know who you are, so that bar starts to go down. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just the way I think about it. But
We both answered that question, right?
what was the question?
Oh, it was
Oh
no,
yeah,
it was the
I didn't
scenario.
answer the question. No. If my boy,
Where to do that to you, yeah. Basically like I
um,
got I'll pay you back.
yeah, but
It's $300.
yeah, we're not insinuating that he's not gonna pay me yet, right? It's just like the open-ended question. I'm definitely paying as well. Like, especially if it's my boy. Like, if it's you, what?
I'm, when I pull up to Brownsville, I'm gonna do that to your bitch ass. I'm like, I forgot my wallet in California. Can you
Nah,
believe
it's
that
cool,
shit?
bro. Go ahead and cash app it to me.
Ah, I don't
Go ahead and PayPal it to me.
I don't have Cash App or PayPal.
PayPal, bro, is
That's
wild.
old as shit. You know, Elon Musk made that. That's where he got.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's crazy, huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That shit's
Yeah.
been around for a while.
Um,
But yeah,
I'm
so
definitely paying,
you're
especially if
paying.
it's like my homeboy. You know what I mean? Like if it's you, if it's my boy Carlos or someone that I know.
Kikin.
Yeah, Kikin too. But the Kikin is like he's basically family to me. So it's like married and through marriage, right? But here's the thing about Kikin is that he's like a kid. So like I wouldn't expect him to like pay me right away or anything like that.
Nah, see, that's different though. I'd be pissed if it's like Kikin, cause he like, yeah, nah, I'd be pissed at him. I'd be like, bro,
You know what? I
your
would
fat
be
ass
pissed because
ordered
I
two
forgot.
steaks. You know?
Yeah, I'd be pissed because I forgot about the whole story of they're running up the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if he's running up the bill and he like expects me to pay for it, yeah, I'd be pissed. But like if it was a scenario
You
like where
better
we
give
went
up some
out,
ass, huh, or something.
yeah, he better let me clap.
At least once.
But yeah, but I'm definitely because I feel like I'm a very kind and generous person, especially when it comes to people that everybody else but me. Like that, like everybody that I care about around me, like I'm very kind and generous, except for like myself. Like I struggle buying myself shit.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people do, but
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if you're a kind and generous person, bro.
why is that?
Because I know you. I think
Well,
you're very selfish at times.
no, I'm self-centered, not selfish.
I
It's
think I
different. It's
think you're
completely different.
selfish.
I don't think I'm selfish.
I think you
What
are.
maybe time and energy I am, but when it comes to giving, I think I'm like look at that sign that I bought you in the background that you don't even turn on. Y'all see that, bro? Go ahead and turn it on for them.
I can't. I don't have an extension cord.
You see? This
That's just
guy.
like a two. Like you see that thing hanging right there. That's just like 2 feet long, bro. It doesn't even reach the fucking ground. You bought me some fucking cheap ass one,
Hey,
bro.
I don't want to hear it, bro, because this keyboard that you bought me like 2 years ago came broken and I never said anything.
Nah, you broke that shit.
Hell no, guys, listen. He bought me this. Must have bought it from the flea market or something. Cause that shit has been broken since he bought it from me. But I was playing it cool, you know what I mean? I was showing it off, streaming with the webcam on the keyboard. I was like, yeah, my boy got me this. Meanwhile, like I'm still running on screen.
Never again, chat.
you see,
Never
you see
again.
you see the games he plays?
I be playing no games.
Hey, I expect a brand new one for my next birthday too.
I don't know,
One that
bro.
works.
We'll see. I'll get you something. We didn't get each other anything this year, huh?
I got no, not this year. I got you
No.
that last year, right? Or did I get you that for Christmas?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think it was
I don't know.
Christmas.
Yeah, I think I got you that for
Nah.
Christmas.
Was it?
I don't know. I feel like I got you that not too long ago. How long have we been podcasting?
Nah, that shit was like 4th of July, bro. Nah, we've been podcasting for over a year now. Or no, for over a year now. I think. Like
Maybe I got it
barely.
for you last birthday. No, but that wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't get it for you like at the launch of our pod because we didn't have it at the launch of our pod.
No, so I had to be December.
Christmas, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, let us know what you guys would do in that situation. I feel like most people are paying for their friend. right?
Yeah. I mean, if you got it, then yeah, right?
Yeah. Like I had a situation like that where we went to this bar, and me and my friend, we have a deal, right, where we like, hey, you buy around and then I buy around, type of shit, right? And so this motherfucker's like, hey, bro, like, you know how they do like buckets of beers, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, like you buy a bucket, and then the next time we go out, I'll buy a bucket. And I was like, cool. But this time we decided to go to a different place, right? So the prices are different, right? So fuck, I don't even want to say how much I spend on this shit, bro. So we go, and he's like, all right, you get this one, I got the next time we go out, right? So I grab I get the bucket, and then it's like 12 beers or something, and he's like, all right, the total's like $160 for 12 beers, right?
No.
Yeah. And I'm already like fucked up, like not fucked up, but I'm drunk. And
Hey, bro, and they open the beers, right? So
they
it's not like you
open
can be
them,
like,
yes. They
yeah,
like
yeah, they
they
open.
and then they put them in, and they go 160. I'm like, $160. I look at my friend, I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, $160. He sees my face, and I'm pissed, right? And he's like, bro, don't worry about it. They already opened it. Like, I know it's a lot. I'll pay you half, right? And so I'm like, whatever, whatever. What am I gonna say? No, like he offered to pay half. Whatever. We're here. All of our friends are like waiting for the beers. Like whatever, right? And so that ends up happening, and we go, we pay whatever, and then at the end of the night, he's like, bro, I think he only gave me like $50 out of the 160, so I ended up paying like nine. No, what
110,
is that?
110,
But out
110.
of my pocket, like 90, 90, no.
He gave you 50,
Like, no, he gave
110,
me like 60.
100.
Yeah, $100. Yeah,
You're not good at
and
math, huh?
yeah, I'm not good at math. And then he was like, "Nah, bro, don't worry, I got you the next time." Yeah, but never like after that, I don't do that no more. So
Yeah.
he obviously got me back, right? And but still, after that whole situation, I was like, yeah, I don't want to. I think we should just pay for our own drinks, and that's it, you know.
But you don't learn because that's not the first time.
What do you
Remember
mean?
with the friend that I know, y'all would go out to eat and y'all would do the same thing. We're like, I got you this time, you got me next time type thing. And the same thing happened where he just didn't have it. Schmuriel.
Oh, yeah, but you gotta look at where that guy is now in my life, bro.
Yeah, that wasn't what did it, but anyways, my point is like I think that's a very dumb thing to do because of that. Is like the prices are gonna vary. My buddy and I, whenever we go out, it's always like split it. Like I take care of my stuff, you take care of your stuff. Like we came here by
Yeah, that,
ourselves.
that that's the way to do it. That's why I don't do that. That whole
Yeah.
like, hey, bro, can you get me none? I'm like, nah. Just get what
Yeah,
you want, and I'll get what I want.
unless I'm inviting and I tell you I got you, we're
Yeah.
we're splitting it. Like I remember my like party phase, I would always do that. Like, hey bro, I got you. But that's like I didn't have a house, I didn't have a family, I was making good money. Like, I got you, bro. One time I spent like $500 plus, bro, in one night. Crazy, bro.
For what, like
Crazy.
drinking and shit?
Drinks and
Yeah, bro, that shit
everything.
gets expensive, man.
Hmm.
Super quick. Like I think the most I've ever spent is like 300, 200, 300,
Yeah.
which is a
And that's a
lot for
lot, bro.
me.
That's a
Yeah.
lot, bro.
Like
That's a
after that night
lot.
when I got the buckets of 160, I was like, I'm done spending. That's it. I'm done.
And for what? You could have got a 24 pack
I,
for like
fucking $30 or whatever. I don't know, right?
stay. Yeah, bro.
Those places be ripping you off, bro. Like
Facts.
bad.
Watered down drinks once they notice you're drunk and stuff like that.
Do they? I didn't know they do that. That's the thing.
I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, I've always heard that. I have friends that used to be bartenders that say that that was something
They
that would
do. They
happen.
do.
They wouldn't say they did it,
That's
but they're
kind of
like, yeah,
that's kind of smart by them, but that's fucked up at the same time. But then it's
yeah,
also
but
like maybe they're trying to like take have you go easy because you're drunk, you know?
yeah, yeah. That's how they would try to justify. Is like, well, yeah, we noticed that they're drunk already. you're not gonna like just. I'm like, yeah, but you're not giving them what they're paying for.
Yeah, that's tricky. Now I feel you have to give the people what they're paying for, bro. You can't just take it into your own hands, you know.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
yeah,
Anyways, guys, we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk about this last thing, which I thought was fucking crazy. We have two friends that live in Kentucky, right?
yeah.
So, and I had in honor of this video, I had some Kentucky Fried Chicken
The
today.
Colonel made an appearance.
So we're gonna play this video here. So basically, what's going on is these people here in the video call the cops because they hear a woman screaming, coming from this abandoned house, right? And so they call the cops. The cops show up, and the woman's on the second floor. And this is the cops trying to get to the woman screaming.
Ladder, officers find Wilson crying with a chain collar and padlock around her neck. Immediately, they ask about the suspect.
So, as you see, they had to fucking climb because they couldn't get through the first floor was locked, and they found the ladder and able to climb to the second floor.
He did what? Is he Hispanic?
The suspect.
So she broke the window, which obviously caused commotion, and was screaming out the window, crying for help. So that's how people were able to hear her.
The suspect was later identified as 36-year-old Moses May.
This is the guy. he just looks fucking weird, bro. He looks like Shrinesier Louise. That's one of our friends.
No, shout out Shrinesier Louise.
And yeah, so that's the fucking creep that chained her up. Apparently, it's her ex-boyfriend.
Wilson's estranged boyfriend and father to her child. She later told police he asked her to come over to clean the house. That's when he chained her up. She was there for about 5 hours before being rescued.
Yeah, so basically he told her, "Hey, can you come over and clean my house?" And I guess she agreed. She came and he, I guess, ambushed her and chained her to the ground. There's a bolt in the ground.
Shows officers follow the chain from Wilson's neck
right there
to a bolt in the floor. Officials use a hatchet to break her free.
And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. They just get her out, get her help. They end up arresting the guy, and they're good. Now I know this sounds kind of wrong to say, but the good thing about this is that she was only there for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Now you might think 5 hours is a long time, but usually when they find people that are chained up and kidnapped and held hostage, it's been weeks or months, you know? So this guy was so dumb that he gave her enough slack to walk around the whole room, right? So maybe he was like, I'm gonna be nice, you know? And just and let her walk around a little bit. So she ended up breaking a window and yelling for help, and that's how she got help, right? But
I feel like I'm like walking through murky waters by saying this, but it's like that guy did a very shitty job.
he did, bro. He did.
Like he did not understand the assignment, bro. Like for real.
Yeah.
Like he barricaded all the bottom floors, but left the window to the room where he chained her up with like a 20-foot chain. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe like, yeah, he didn't think that through, bro, because he was just kind of like, she's chained up. We're good. I'll be back. I don't know where he went. Fucking get groceries or some shit. But
The next thing that I was thinking was maybe he wanted to get caught.
nah,
It's either he's really that stupid,
Nah, he's stupid,
or
bro.
he wanted to get caught.
he's
right?
stupid. He's stupid.
Yeah. That's the only thing that really makes sense here. Is like,
But
his
my thing is like what? Like I guess he just wanted to keep her. Like I guess they broke up. Maybe. I
probably
don't
jealous,
know.
a jealous boy, ex-boyfriend type thing. Is
Yeah,
probably
but
what's going on.
Did you see his mugshot, bro? That motherfucker looks crazy, bro.
Yeah, but a lot of these girls like some crazy ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, she looks crazy too. If you guys see her
Yeah.
picture, like she looks like exactly the type of girl that would date that guy, you know. But
Bro, we have a guy that went to high school. We went to high school with. I wasn't friends with him, but he beat the shit out of a girl, bro. Like a man, bro. Like he beat her so bad, bro. Like, and this all came out on Facebook, like where I think the sister of the girl posted her pictures on Facebook looking for this guy, blah blah blah, already called the cops, whatever. She looks so beat up. And all of us that knew him in high school were like, that's crazy, whatever, whatever. She drops the charges and gets back with the dude.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying, bro. These girls, he does it again,
Oh,
bro.
well, no shit.
Exactly. So they end up breaking up, right? Whatever. I don't know that story, whatever. He gets another chick, beats the shit out of her, bro. We were talking about this the other day because this is not recent news. This happened like maybe 3, 4 years ago. And like we're just talking about how like shitty of a guy that guy is. So I don't know. I just thought about that when you brought up like that this guy looks like a weird psychopath. Like there's guys out there, but they still get chicks. Like I don't know what these girls are thinking.
Yeah. People got to realize that like once something like that happens to you, like let's say let's just not even say beating, like let's say cheating. Let's say someone cheats on you and you take them back. They're going to do it again, because they were able to get away with it once and you eventually, gave them another chance and we're cool with it. They're going to be like, "Damn. I could probably do that shit again." Maybe they're not thinking that, but somewhere deep in their mind, they know they can get away with it. So that option is always easier to do the second time than it is the first time,
Because usually they're not sorry that they did it. They're usually sorry because they got caught,
Yeah.
which implies that they would be willing to do it again if they can't get caught.
Yeah, like I know you told me that there was some chick that you knew that said that was like the best sex she's ever had was cheating sex.
Yeah.
Right? So like
Yeah.
imagine having that and then your partner takes you back and then they love you again and you're just like, fuck. I remember that one time I cheated. That shit was fire, And then next thing you know, you're getting your cheeks clapped again,
Oh shit! I really hope I'm not watching the pod, bro. He watches my content. I'm not gonna lie. But she's dope. But I mean, she felt guilty about it. But yeah, she had mentioned that. Fuck it, dude. Nah, I mean, it's not like we mentioned any names. We're good.
Yeah. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. Anything else you want to add, brother?
No, that's it, guys, man. Make
Did,
sure y'all
wait, did,
tune
did
in.
I did I talk about the t-shirts?
No,
No.
is it too late?
It's probably too late, but I'll mention it in the next one again. So, guys, me and Roger do want to do a limited run of t-shirts with a simple design, just an Outlier based shirt. We're gonna make them as cheap as possible. Just want to see who would be interested in buying one. Probably do like 30 shirts. Let us know if there's at least like 15 of y'all. We'll probably do a little run and get some out there.
For sure. This is gonna be like this run that we plan on doing is gonna be like a once in a lifetime run where it's gonna be like we're not worried about any profit turnover.
Yeah.
This is really for the OGs, like really for you all that are here in the beginning to like get the OG merch. You know what I mean? So it'll be something simple, but also it would be cool to see how many people are willing to support us like that. Because there's about 100 of y'all coming in every week and watching the pod, so we kind of want to see who's gonna rock with us and rock with that.
Yeah, if you're down for a shirt, about 20 to 25 bucks, drop a number 1 in the comments. Just do a number 1 and that's it. And that's how we know. But you have to comment or else we won't know that you want one. So make sure you do that.
Yeah, we'll be mentioning it probably in the beginning of the next podcast. That's what we plan to do this one. We just kind of got carried away, but yeah, guys, go check or go let us know down in the comments, and that's it.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Peace.